Hey, 10% ladies and 90% gentlemen. That's my demographic right now. It's FreddyFairhair, the guy who has been having the same amount of subscribers for the past 3 years and been wearing the same clothes pretty much for the past 4. And now I'm gonna talk about, what happened after I arrived back from the USA in the end of 2015. Just because, it's just I'm just gonna make this video. It's not like, I know that I'm not the main thing you're thinking about during your day. But a lot of people have asked me what happened, and I see it in comments all the time. And I should have addressed it much earlier, so maybe I would save a lot of confusion about that. So why did I stop doing pranks? I haven't really stopped doing pranks. I like pranks still. It's just not happening as often anymore. And there are various reasons for that. First of all, it was easier to do them when I knew that it was gonna get more than 100,000 views. Okay, 100,000 views. I mean, people who are backing you up. It's very hard not to do it then. And there was a lot of ego gratification I got from that, and I loved it. It was very fun. I would walk places, especially in Santa Barbara where I lived, and there will be constantly, Freddy, the naked guy, the YouTuber, the prankster. Have you done any more videos? And you get a high, and it feels like an identity eventually that you're just trying to protect, and you're doing it with hours and hours of work. 30 hours. I was editing videos for 30-40 hours. And the filming part of it was probably the most authentic part of those days. Alright, because I felt alive, and it's something that I'm not doing very much often, and that I really miss and should probably be doing. But yeah, I went on this soul searching suddenly, spiritual journey, you could call it. And I realized that freedom is really inside of us, and what we truly want to accomplish and experience can be felt inside of us. Like our dreams, our true dreams, can be realized inside of us. So that's what I found out. So I used that as an excuse to not go out in the world and film a bunch of stuff and have fun. And I really miss that. It's been affecting my YouTube channel for sure. Okay, like the egoic drive that I had has been kind of dismantled, or dissolved is probably the word. I still have an ego, okay? I'm not gonna be here to say that I conquered it. I still have it. I think I should have more of it now. I want to explore it more again. I want to integrate the ego and the true self. And that's why I also want to go back into making videos. I see a bigger reason now to make videos. I see that it can actually be bigger than myself, and it can be purposeful, and it doesn't have to be ego-driven. And it actually can be ego-driven, and that's fine. So what's going to happen now with the channel? And with what am I going to do? I will, for the next 60 days, post. That's a huge commitment, but I'll post daily content as a video or a picture or a blog post or an email on either one of my platforms, social media platforms. I have this idea of interviewing people, interacting with people about the big questions of life. I want to go back to California, get a van, set up a podcast studio in the van, live in the van and drive it around, have YouTubers, comedians, philosophers, interesting people on the video podcast, hang out at comedy clubs, go to events, and just talk to people that I think are interesting, and hopefully bring both entertainment and something of value to chew on for you guys. All right. So if you know about a van somewhere laying around, not being used or used, that I could use instead for my USA trip, some big car that I could put a bed inside of, and I'll be willing to put some sponsorship on it for sure, and feature it on my channel here. So if you have that around, if you know something, if you could let me know, that would be just amazing. And I might also take up a study course again in the States, in California. So maybe a 2-year master program or something, but I haven't decided yet. And hopefully I will make a prank once in a while. The future now is kind of open. So we'll see what's gonna happen. But I am excited. I feel like I'm on a purpose now. Okay. And in the end, I must give a big heartfelt thank you from the bottom of my heart and lungs and liver and nails for you still watching my videos. Okay, the flagship videos happened a few years ago, but you're still watching, and I can't express enough how much I appreciate that. I still have, here a couple thousand people who will always watch, and it makes me feel so privileged. Viking power. Thor power. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, FreddyFairhair, and the Fredosophy channel, which is the second channel. I just changed the name to Fredosophy, which is Fred plus philosopher equals Fredosophy, as you learned in your math class at school.